Hey, how you doing? I'm going to try to do a tutorial for Mac Miller's Good News. Some people came onto one of my videos and they're asking for like tabs and tutorials. Try to do my best. And I want to say that I'm not a music teacher. I guess I'm kind of an amateur. I just kind of started playing ukulele a couple of months ago. I heard the song, and I originally saw like there was like a tutorial for the guitar, so that's kind of like where I kind of got the chords. So I took down those chords, which I believe it was an E, and then I tried to do that on the ukulele, but it really was kind of, getting the fingering down on a ukulele was the chords for that, but it was kind of difficult, and I played around with the capo to just try to get it to find something that was easier, just to try to get the chords that were in the song, which I guess it was starting with an E chord. And what I did was I had it on the 4th fret, basically got it onto the 4th fret, and once it's on the 4th fret, then I just followed these kind of ukulele guitar frames, for the certain chords. I guess it was like, so that's like the basic chord progression that kind of, goes throughout the entire song. And mind you, I did it I didn't really do it like the song. I kind of made my own version of it that, yeah, it is what it is. I did it and it was fun. Let me try to tell you kind of what I did there. So anyway, well, you know what? I'm going to give you a chord chart for basically the chords that I had. So here's the chord chart that I used. So you got the basically first part. You got C, so it's like C, C, E 7th, A minor 7th, G, F, F, A minor, C diminished 7th. Now actually this see, when I actually looked at the original chords, I think it was actually a diminished. But I decided, I don't know, I wound up using a C diminished 7th, and the C diminished 7th seemed to kind of work. And I think a lot of times that actually just kind of happens in music. If you kind of turn like some chord into a 7th, it just kind of adds like a little bit of flavor. But well, yeah, that just seemed to be working for the song. Here's another way. I'm not really good at explaining like strum rhythm patterns and stuff. I kind of I kind of go by feel. So this another chart just kind of telling you what the chords are. And the main thing is just kind of getting these kind of hits, because kind of like when I'm playing, I want to kind of get the hits, then I might muffle the strings a bit or just kind of be a little loosey-goosey with my fingers. But the main thing is you want to get like those main hits, like the C, C, E 7th, A minor 7th, G, F, F, A minor, C diminished 7th. Does that make any sense? Anyway, so that's kind of like basic idea. So yeah. And then maybe maybe I should kind of like just go through each chord. I mean, I don't know. Well, you could look at the chart, but I will just kind of I'll just kind of break down each chord. So I guess you got the C chord, which is basically you got your 3rd finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret, and then you got this E 7th, 1st finger on the 4th string, 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. So it's C, E 7th, and then the A minor 7th, which is that's easy. Just no fingers, nothing. Just it's open. So the first part of the progression. All right, so that's the first part of the progression. And the second part of the progression, you got the the G. So the G, first finger on the third string, second fret, second finger on the first string, second fret, and the third finger on the second string, third fret. That's a G chord, the first chord of the second part of the chord progression. And then you got an F. So you got the first finger on the second string, first fret, and the second finger on the fourth string, second fret. So it's G, F, and then F to an A minor. A minor is just a second finger on the fourth string, second fret. So it's G, F, F, A minor. And actually, sometimes with that A minor, sometimes I might just play an A minor 7. So that means just totally open. I just kind of scatter that in there. I mean, I don't even know. I might have just done that accidentally after playing the chord progression like over and over and over again, maybe like 100 times. I don't know how many times it goes through that chord progression in the song. But so yeah, the second part. And then the last one is maybe, I guess, the most difficult, the diminished seventh chord, because you got to use all 4 fingers. So I use the first finger on the fourth string, second fret, second finger on the second string, second fret, third finger on the third string, third fret, and your pinky, fourth finger on the first string, third fret. So that second part of the progression. So the whole thing together. Anyway, so that's kind of the chord progression for the song. Now, as far as like the rapping part, well, that part was, or singing, rapping, whatever, however he delivers the song, that for me was a challenge. I don't know how to teach you how to do that. I guess you just have to listen to the song a lot, and you're probably a lot better at it than I am. Maybe, who knows? And what else? Oh, I'm actually, like, this is a great song. Good news. It's like kind of like, we could use good news. There's a lot of bad news, and sorry about the loss of this great artist. Look, he was kind of like coming up with some brilliant things, and I thank the producers for, making a finishing product and keeping the spirit of the artist and the great song, keeping it alive. So that's basically it. I hope this was helpful, and hopefully it's going to be useful, and thanks for tuning into my channel.